So it's a crazy thing. I was driving earlier and I see this guy I knew. I met him, 37 years ago. He was a fighter. We actually fought each other. I saw him on the street in Hartford today. He didn't see me. He was crossing the street and he's going into a store. And he's just by himself, just hanging out. He's got like his hair starting to gray and he gained a little weight and whatever. And now I knew him way back in the 80s when he was like it is what it is. He was like a chick magnet. Like this guy was, he had the body, he had the looks. He was just that guy. And he was a boxer. He was a good boxer, good fighter. And I see him, and he was a tough kid too. Like he could fight. People didn't mess around with him in the street. Like they knew him. And I see him walking on one of the toughest streets in Hartford, Park Street. Park Street's a tough street. And he's walking into the store, and nobody notices him. Nobody knows who he is. Nobody's paying attention. The girls aren't falling all over him. He's just walking in. And I'm saying, man, like 30 years ago, that guy, everybody knew him on the street. And all the girls liked him. And he was popular. And, just everything. He was the whole thing. But he's older now. He's in his 50s. And it's just a different day. And now the thing that's amazing now, I used to hang out with him like late 80s, 88, 89. So back then, so that was 33 years ago, right? So if we were hanging out with someone like us back then, who was reminiscing right now about 33 years earlier, now you're talking about 79, 59, 58, 57, 56, 1956. So we'd have a guy telling us how back in 1956 he was all over the city and all the girls knew him, and we think, man, this guy's 400 years old. Like he's just ancient. What's he even doing hanging out with us? But that's us now. That's us. This guy I saw in me, that's who we are, talking to these young guys now, telling them about what we did in 1989. And to us it seems like not that long ago, but in reality to people it was a long time ago. And you never know. So when you see an older guy, it's funny, you see an older guy, he's walking down the street and he's just a regular looking guy. Maybe he looks like he's doing alright, maybe he looks like he's not doing right, but either way, you say to yourself, man, like, who knows? Maybe 30 years ago, that guy was feared. People in this city wouldn't even look at him the wrong way. And now he's just over here buying a can of soda from the bodega. Nobody cares. Nobody gets out of his way. But back in the day, people knew him. People respected him. But things changed. And young guys come in. And they change the guard. But it's just so weird to me because when I think of hanging out with him in 1989, I think it wasn't all that long ago. I remember it well. I remember everything about it. But that would be like I say, people in the mid-50s, the mid-1950s, talking about what I'm talking about right now. So I'm at that point. Me and my friends and I, we're at that age where we're telling stories that we think are cool and recent, and these guys are like, that was back in the 17th century. So just a bit of perspective. I guess you guys, young guys right now, are gonna hear this and think it's way in the future, and guys my age are gonna think how time just flew by. We're not that guy anymore. Crazy.